To buy Madden 22 coins for the 100% cheapest price on the internet with quick delivery, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsa's family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 22 video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to be showcasing how to get this card right here, 94 Deion Sanders, for a price of 70k. Yes, you heard me right, I said 70,000 coins for 94 Deion Sanders. This video is going to be an absolute banger, boys. I guarantee you it's helping every single person out. And if you could help me out in return by simply dropping a like on the video, it helps out my channel so much. So drop a like down below, it helps me out a ton, and let's get into this one. You really didn't drop a like after I said that? Come on, I'm talking to you, scroll down. And without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm finally back home after being in Tennessee for the weekend to watch Saints Titans and just for a little bit of a vacation. Honestly, man, even though we lost the game, it was so much fun. The food in America, I gotta say it, is unbelievable. Like, wow, you guys do it right. And as a little bit of a comeback home giveaway, I'm gonna be giving away a random 92 overall Thanksgiving player to a random commenter. So simply comment any social media I can reach you at: Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, email, it don't matter. Comment it down below and be subscribed to the channel, and in 48 hours what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick a random comment and get in contact with you to give you a 92 for free. And since these cards aren't all that amazing, I'll let the winner also take the amount of coins that a 92 sells for. Alright, now without further ado, that was a long-winded intro. Let's get into the video, boys. What we're going to be doing is we are going to be doing the set for Deion Sanders, but there's a lot more that goes into it than simply doing the set for Deion and getting the card for 70k. It is not that simple. Let's start it off by getting one of these 92s for free, because that's going to help us out a ton with the set. Now, to get these 92 overall players for free, what you're going to be doing is you are navigating back on over to your Thanksgiving sets. You're going to go to your voucher exchange right here, and this set at the top, the 92 overall Harvest Hero set, requires 12 vouchers, and it gives you a 92 for free. So what we're going to do right here is talk about the best way possible to get up to 12 vouchers. I was able to do it relatively easily, and I think if you guys follow these steps, you can do the same thing. Like, I literally just got home yesterday, and I already have 12 vouchers, so there's no excuse to not get these done. Okay, now when it comes to getting vouchers, the first thing you're going to be doing is simply opening up your welcome pack. That's one free voucher right there. Then what you're going to do is you are going to go on over to your solos, and we're going to be playing these challenges right here, boys. It is going to be the Family Festivity Solo Challenges, and as you guys can see, for every 15 stars you get in these solos, you're able to get yourself a voucher. As you can see in the milestone section, I was able to get 4 of them. You can get 4 of them as well. And just like that, you guys should have 5 vouchers, 1 for free at the start and 4 for playing these solos. They're not very hard to do. Get full stars on them. They're honestly relatively fun. You're either playing with little midgets that are really fast, or tall people that are relatively slow, and it's a fun time. Actually, I don't think you're allowed to say the word midget anymore, so don't cancel me in the comment section. Then the next thing you guys are going to be doing to get your remaining 7 vouchers, remember you need 12 of them. You're going to go on over to your missions. We're going to go to harvest events, and these are the missions that I did right here, boys. In the harvest objectives, there's a lot of ways you guys can get them. Let me talk about the best ones you guys want to do, and we'll start it off with these 2 right here, earning 150 stars in harvest challenges. The harvest challenges are a new set of solos that came into the game. They give you a free 92. I would recommend you guys play through those. Didn't take me that long, probably took me like 40 minutes to get 150 stars. And then next up, completing 5 harvest sets. Let me quickly show you guys the best set you want to do. So for completing 5 harvest sets, I went to harvest, I went to player exchange, and this one right here, the 86 overall player, is relatively profitable. I think you're actually making like 1 or 2k every single time you do this. So this set right here, that's what you want to do that one 5 times. You'll make some coins and you'll get another voucher. Then for the remaining 5 vouchers, for some reason when I go to my objectives, they get cut off. As you guys can see, it only shows 3 of them right here, but there's 5 relatively easy ones. I'll put up a photo on the screen so you guys can see what these look like. So as you guys can see, here's what you got to do: get 8,000 total yards of offense, get 25 sacks, get 60 touchdowns, and score 4 TDs in a single game. Now, when it comes to getting 8,000 total yards of offense, getting 60 touchdowns, as well as this mission right here, boys, passing for 5,000 yards, that's relatively simple. All you're going to do is you're going to go to your solo challenges, you're going to go on over to the superstar solos, and there's a really easy solo in here that allows you to pass for like 100 yards every single time you do it. And when you guys play through your challenges, like the ones that I showed you guys before, you're going to be getting progress on all those things. But if you're looking to grind for them, you're going to go to Russell Wilson, December 2nd, 2013, go on 1-star difficulty, throw a touchdown, replay the challenge, and you're getting 100 yards of passing, which is going to give you progress on your 8,000 total yards, as well as the 5k passing yards, and you score a touchdown. Then next up, for getting 25 sacks, that one you probably don't need to grind for. You should be getting that one done yourself, but if you do want to grind for it, go on over to campaign, go on over to week number 2, I believe it is, go to passing defense, and you're going to run the play mid blitz or any all-out blitz and get sacks really easily. And then finally, for getting 4 touchdowns in a game, play a solo that requires you to win the game, and instead of just chewing the clock, throw for touchdowns. that should be really, really easy right there, and that is going to give you progress, or complete actually, all of these missions that I showed you before, and get you up to 12 harvest vouchers. Okay, so there we go. We have all our vouchers. What we're going to be doing is we're going on over to this set right here. We were able to get 7 of them from the objectives. We were able to get 1 for free from just loading onto Madden, and 4 from playing the solos, and that is going to culminate in this pack right here. It is going to be a 92 overall player. Doesn't really matter who you pick. We'll just pick any random card right here. Again, it's not really going to make a difference who you guys go with. We'll go for Kirk Cousins. I don't know if we get the power up as well. If we get the power up as well, that'll give us a nice amount of free coins. As you can see, we actually get the 80 overall power up Kirk Cousins. This card, as you guys can see, he's only going for 3k. I thought he was going for a little bit more than that, so not super ideal. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. We get the 92 Kirk Cousins. That is what we needed. All right, so with that card, what we're going to be doing is we're moving on over to step number 2, boys. Step number 1 is get the player for free. Step number 2, we are actually going to be going in here and trying to snipe these 92s at a price of around 120k or less. As you guys can see, the cards are selling for like 123, 125. All we got to do is we got to buy 2 of these cards at a price of 120k. That's going to mean you're spending 240 combined on both of the players. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to back out. I'm going to go to the auction block. We'll filter it down by the harvest promo by 91 to 92 and simply refresh on this filter. We want 120k or less. If you get less than 120, that's perfect. So this is the filter you guys want to look at. Program harvest, quality 92 to 93, and just refresh on this filter. You don't got to go buy all offense. You don't got to go buy all defense. I would say there should be some nice activity on this one. You probably find these snipes in like 5 minutes or less. So I'll see you guys once I get them. All I'm doing is I'm refreshing on this filter. 110 for Zadarius would be an awesome snipe. Can we land it? Yes, sir, baby. 110k for Zadarius Smith. That is going to help us out a ton when it comes to getting this set done for cheap. I'll update you guys on the prices that I get, but if you get under 120, that's just lit, boys. 117 for Zadarius. Can we land this as well? It looks like we might not be. That took me a little bit too long. It don't matter, boys. It don't matter. 117, 110k. That's perfect. You'll see how much I spent down below in the bottom left corner, and just like that, we really didn't spend that many coins, and we already got both the players. Okay, so there we go. We now have all the players that are needed to go into the Deion Sanders. At maximum, you're spending 240. I would say I probably just spent like 225, which is insane, but we're actually going to be making those coins back and more until we get down to 70k. So Zadarius, Kirk Cousins, they are all going into the set, and here is Deion Sanders, boys. 94 overall, champion Deion Sanders. You're getting the card, and you're getting his power up. Look at the animation, man. Look at the animation. We're getting 94 Deion. We are getting 82 overall Deion as well, and you are also going to be getting some free 92s. It doesn't really matter which ones you pick, boys, because we are actually going to be using these cards to make some free training. So here we go. You get Deion Sanders, you get the power up, and you get these 92s for free. Now let's talk about what we're doing with every single card that we just got. Okay, now step number 3, what I'm going to get you guys to do is sell off the Deion Sanders card, boys. Now let's say, for example, you spent like 240k on the other 92s. We got them for less than that, but let's say you spent 240k, you get 20k from this card, and that brings your spend down to 220. Then after you guys sell off the card, what I'm going to get you guys to do is quick sell the 92s. Now when you quick sell these cards, you should be getting 7,500 trading points, and you are going to quick sell these players right here. We're going to use those training points to actually make back a ton of coins. Okay, now step number 4, with all those training points we just got, you guys probably guessed it, we're going to the trading section of the store, and we are going to these packs right here, the defense and the offensive playbook fantasy packs. These go for 150 training, but unlike in the past, boys, in the past when I showed you guys a method like this, we had to find a playbook that was selling for like 4k, like 5k, like 6k, maybe even 7k, but this time all I'm asking for is a playbook that goes for 3k. A playbook that goes for 3k is going to make the numbers perfect on this. All you guys got to do is find a playbook that's selling for that price, and once you do so, you're going to open up the pack, and you're going to select that playbook every single time, and then sell them off and make 3k per book. Okay, now when it comes to finding expensive playbooks, what I recommend you guys do is look up like best Madden 22 playbooks on offense, best Madden 22 playbooks on defense, and typically the best playbooks are going to be selling for a lot of coins. So as you guys can see, Saints offense right here, 3k, that is perfect. I know Washington defense is relatively popular. Let's take a look at the price of the defensive playbook for Washington. They're up for like 4.9k. We don't even need 4.9k. We'll sell them off for 3k. Jets offense, let's take a look at that. As you guys can see, like 3.7k right there. Miami defense, I think, is usually pretty solid. Basically every single playbook you find on the auction block is going for more than 3k. As you guys can see, 3.3k for Miami defense. So basically any playbook you find is going for 3k or more. All you need is 3k per card. Then once you guys find a playbook that you know is selling for a price of about 3k or more, what I'm going to get you guys to do is open this playbook up in extreme quantity. Now this may sound like a lot, but what I want you guys to do is open this fantasy pack up 50 times. Now I know that sounds like a ton. It sounds like there's no way you could do it, but typically these are only going to take you maybe like 30 seconds to open this Playbook Fantasy pack up, so that really only takes you like 25 minutes, and you don't even need to do it all in one day. What I recommend you do is spend like 10 minutes when you get on Madden, opening the pack up 20 times, selling off all your cards, and do that like every single time you hop on Madden. All you're gonna have to do is do that 3 times, spend like 20 to 30 minutes opening these up and selling them off, and as you guys can see, when we do the math right there, you open the pack up 50 times, that's gonna cost you all your 7.5k training points, but when you sell off the playbooks at a price of around 3k, we do 3 times 50, and that's 150k that you're making back. So to go along with the 20k you got for the power up, you make 50k off of these playbooks, or sorry, you make 150k on these playbooks, and when we add that up, that means you're only spending a total cost of like 70k on Deion Sanders, because again, we only invested a maximum of 240 into the card. We make 20k, that brings it down to 220. We make 150k, that brings it down to 70k, and just like that, boys, you are getting the card for super cheap. I'm going to be getting the card for a price of around 55k, because I was actually able to snipe my 92s at such a good price. So that's how this method works, boys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. This one should be super helpful. Hopefully this one does help you out and gets you Deion for a good price. Now all I want you to do is drop a like down below. Drop a like down below. I know this video is going to help you guys out, and hit that sub button if you don't want to miss out on more methods. And until next time, boys, I love y'all. I appreciate the support, and I'm out. Peace.